Hello, welcome back. Um, I think in the last video I said I was going to play $1, one table, $2, just as a bit of practice, really. And because I think people seem to have liked that as well. I've actually put two tables up. I think maybe it would be better if I play one table Zoom, be a little bit quicker. So the one tables will probably be Zoom tables. But please tell me as well if if you have any suggestions, anything that you want to see, like give up. That's the best suggestion all day. We had one suggestion. Oh, who was it? I can't remember. Somebody said no more singing. It's quite funny. But yeah, any suggestions? If you want to see me play, look, yes, it's a bankroll challenge, but I'm not, I'm not in a race. I like to sometimes, sometimes I like to play, 4, 6 mat, or even on GG 6 Zoom tables all day long. I'm in that mood. I don't like to do that all the time, every day. When I play poker, I tend to just like to go fairly slowly, ish. Medium, yes, don't get me wrong, like I say, I can play 10 tables or whatever, and tournament Zoom and cash games and all going on, but I wouldn't say the quality of that is very good, but generally speaking, I like 4 tables. Sometimes I like 1 table. So now I've got 2 tables. I thought this. I'm not going to play with the HUD. I'm going to play without the HUD, so we can just see for ourselves what's happening with the players. And we've got 2 labels on them, so this one obviously plays quite a lot. This seems to be a normal sort of range. But let's just see. So most of these players haven't got labels on, so we don't know. I don't know if I've played against them before or not. Probably not. And I'm just going to play what's in front of me, really. So hopefully the 2 tables is okay. So this is more. Well, yeah, hopefully it contributes a little bit to the bankroll, but we are sort of playing a little bit below our bankroll now. Not that much below. We don't really have that much in the bankroll. I don't know, $250, and we're playing $2 games, but I still, I'm a bankroll nit, one thing, and this is, I think it's good to practice a little bit. I think, for example, I just played, you can see in the last video, I played 4 tables, 9 max, $5. Okay, I had a disastrous 5 minutes and I lost 4 buy-ins, I think, within 5 minutes. We went down to a total of minus 6 buy-ins, so minus $30. We came back a little bit. I think we won 2 buy-ins. We came back, then we stopped. I could have carried on playing all day, maybe. I've got things to do later, so maybe not, but and I could have just spent the day rebuilding, and then that day would have been about, we'd have got profit from, hopefully, if we were to continue going back up, we would have got profit from the rate back, bonuses. Well, I'm not necessarily the poker on that particular day, but about the longer term. But we lost 5 or 6 buy-ins really quickly. Most of those hands we just didn't play well. We made errors, We stepped out of our line. We made silly bluffs. We had 1 or 2 bits of bad luck. You know, so sometimes Pokerstars does that. Once you start sort of loosening up, especially against loosey-goosey players, the loosey-goosey players, was it Ben CB says that loosey-goosey? They tend to have it. They get it. You know, every time it's like, okay, I'll be a bit flash now. I'll all in. I'll bluff you. You know, and I get slapped. So I got slapped about 4 or 5 times and earlier on, and I just need to. And then sometimes it's good just to step down and say, okay, let's just practice a little bit. Hopefully we can, you know, get a little bit of money back as well. But this is more about the practice. Also, it's for, you know, I know there's 1 or 2 people that have been watching so far that probably play 2 max and I'll probably want to see this as well. So, okay, I'm going to call one here with the ace and see what happens. We got the second pair, we got the flush draw. So I'm going to go pot here. And then we got the trips. I can go half pot, we could have lost this already. Let's go for it. Okay. Was that the first hand? Against a high VP player. Okay, again, we didn't play that very well, did we? I mainly I saw he was a red player, and we've seen some of the things that they do. We had one earlier, you know, called an all-in with bomb 2-2, you know. Was already king on the board. Okay, that it was always again a bit marginal there, as it wasn't even with the trip. So okay, but you know, let me just get tissue. Seems to be like that. Just today we're having one of those days. So far down. Sunday playing the tournaments was just a nightmare like that. Pretty every hand. It felt like every hand was going nowhere. I just hate those days. You know, I love poker. I like playing poker. I like the emotion of poker. I think it's a stimulating and interesting game. I think it always will be for me. You know, I don't play every day. I do other things too. But Sunday, even though it wasn't a lot of money on Sunday with those tournaments, I lost about $15 maybe. Still haven't calculated. It was not much, you know. Only two $1 tournaments, two $2, $4, $7, and a $16. We got a little bit back from them. You know, $10, $12 or something. I think, but you know, it wasn't great. So my money wasn't a big deal. But it just really got to me on the day and the next morning. I just saw this relentless playing hands and just relentlessly being behind or ending up behind, starting off ahead, ending up behind. Against you know, against players who are playing 40, 50, 60, 70% of their hands. You know, they limp in, you re-raise, you've got king, they call, you've got top pair, you've got over pair, they call, they've got free, they river are free. You know, this kind of thing. And it's just like, man, You know, give me a break. Yeah. It's like, fuck off and give me a break. So for me, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about a waste of time, you know, just, oh, you know, I've elected to play tournaments for 10 hours and I'm just clicking buttons and it's disappearing, you know, that's not good. But then, you know, I mean, I want financial reward out of my days playing poker. I play poker for profit. You know, I want to make money. But I have friends, you know, I'm sure some of you guys do as well, like, play video games all weekend, you know. It's kind of, I remember my last job I had many years ago. I left it many years ago. Blind versus blind 5 here. Six, 7. Yeah. That's a great call, wasn't it? Overbet the smell of poo-poo. I can smell the shit with that one. It was so shit, it was like something I would do. That's how bad it was. It was bad. It was so bad it looked like one of my tricks. And I got ya, you little bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, you know, when the last job I had, I remember going into work and saying, you know, making conversation. What did you do at the weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? And then some guy said, "Oh, I just played my video game." And it was like, so what was the video game? And it was like, I don't know these video games, you know, but it was some kind of war game. So, you know, and this is what the guy likes to do. He likes to sit there all weekend going, you know. And I'm not criticising that, but it's something I can't connect with, you know. So you spent all weekend on a screen clicking buttons, and this is what I'm doing, you know, with poker. You're spending all weekend clicking buttons, exactly the same thing. But for me, it's different. I'm not killing imaginary soldiers or whatever, whatever's in the video games. I'm trying to win money. I'm playing against really real people trying to win money. So for me, that's a big difference. I don't think I could spend all weekend going and football games and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. When my kids were younger, we played like Super Mario and things like that. I quite like that, you know, for a few hours. But I couldn't play it all on my own, you know. I'm gonna fold to the re-raise with King Queen. Tight fold, but I really know. I want to get to know the players a bit first. Already lost a bit on that table, haven't we? Should I put the V-pips on? I don't know. What do you think? With the V-pip, without the V-pip? I don't think it really makes that much difference. Just play the cards. I mean, a lot of the time I've got the V-pip number on there anyway, and I'm not looking at them. Very rarely I found that a lot of the time. High V. I mean, I think in the last. This is the thing, probably why I haven't got the VPIP on now. Because when I played the 9 max earlier, I think I made 2 or 3 decisions, and I gave too much weight to the VPIP, and it cost me money. If you listen to Charlie Carroll, you know, register for his channel. I think it's just called Charlie Carroll. Great poker player. British guy. I'm British. He doesn't play with a HUD. He used to play with a HUD, I believe. And he says exactly what I'm just saying now. You know, you should be able to see what's happening on the table. Probably says a lot more eloquently and better than I would do. And he's a much better poker player than I am. Also, it's better. I have more handsome everything. Okay, so sticky one, isn't it? Don't really know the player. We get the ace. It could be ace ace. It could be king king. Okay. Ace king. So there's an aggressive chap, isn't he? It's okay. It's fair enough. Yeah, so Charlie Carroll's like, you know, doesn't play with a HUD now. I think he used to play with a HUD, and I think, you know, I think he's found it for him better not to play with a HUD. And I'm moving down that direction, I think, because I seem to do better when I haven't got a HUD. Yes, when, you know, when the last video where I've got 4 9 max tables on, the HUD should help me a little bit. But actually, I think in the last video it didn't help me. It kind of cost me money, you know. You know, so you know, playing a casino, you don't have a HUD there, do you? You have to concentrate on what's in front of you, who's in front of you, how they're playing, what position they're in, you know, what actions they've taken, what's the history that you've seen, that kind of thing. So sometimes when you've got the HUD on, I think, oh, I certainly got a bit lazy. Oh, it's 38 VPIP. I don't know, started ignoring, like, you know, the bets. Okay, they've open raise big, they've re-raised me on the flop, and then they go all in, and I get surprised when they got ace ace, you know. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, how did that happen? Because I wasn't fucking concentrating, you know. I was just like, oh, it's 38% VPIP, it's got 3-2 off. Yeah, I've got him, I've got, you know, I've got 6-6. Oh, ace ace. Bastard. So, yeah. Not good. Beware the big bad hood. You know, and you get, I think Ginge Poker, he doesn't use a HUD. I mean, obviously he's got the HUD, the VPIP on the GG Poker. And You know, I see some. I'm not criticising them, but I see some players who go through the hood and go, "Oh, he's c betting the flop, 30% of the time, and oh, it's over, whatever." You know, and it's kind of, I can't go into them that deep. You know, at the end of the day, it's 52 cards, 4 suits, 13 ranks. That's enough to deal with. You know, ace good. Yeah, I think Nathan Blackrain Williams said something like, "You win 75% of your money on." Let's just put this guy in. If he's got it, he's got it. Don't get an ace. Not today. Not today. Fucking unreal. What is that? Is that fucking unreal? You know, completely fucking unreal. It's one of those days today, isn't it? Don't get an ace, a 2 come. Complete fucking donkey donk. Yeah, fuck off. Probably going to play a little $1 tournament, did exactly the same. I've completely messed up this re-raise now. But it's a bit like that at the moment. Pokerstars for me. I'm getting it in good and it's coming out bad. Just a bit of a downswing. And I've some hands I'm not playing that well, so I'm not helping myself. Okay, so this is why it's okay to come down to $2 and fuck around a little bit. And I'm gonna put my raises up a little bit with these people. So I really wanna play. They're gonna wonder with that last guy I did, didn't I? Anyway, it's always got a chance with the ace, especially against me. I'm like ace on the flop magnet when I don't need them. When I need my ace, like with that on the last video, king, 2 clubs. I had ace 10 clubs. I needed an ace or a club. Fuck all. 2-2. I got beat by 2-2. I went all in. Not the best fucking all in, but I had a chance. Certainly against 2-2, I had a chance, very good chance. But I got fuck all out of that. You know, no, a 10 would have done it. An ace would have done it, and a club would have done it. All those outs wouldn't give me one here. Ace jack, king. He needed an ace. 3 aces left. He gets 2 of them. You know, what can I say? Unreal, really. Anyway, so yeah, I think Nathan Blackrain Williams said, you know, you're in about at this level, you're in about 75% of your money on ace, king. I mean, I don't know about that. I'll have a look at it. I don't really look at my HUD stats too closely like that. I like the line graph, and that's as far as I go. A lot. It's going up. That's okay. Yeah, I have a look at my big blinds 100. No, that's okay. You know, so generally, and if it's not okay, I'll try to address it. So that's the extent of my. I wouldn't say that's the extent of my analysis and training. It's not. But what I don't really go, I think, you know, if you're winning 80% of your money on ace, ace, king, king, for me, it doesn't really make that much sense at this level, investigating how, what percentage people see bet the flop, you know, or can, you know, whatever, or triple barrel, double barrel, just, you know, just bunking in with ace, ace, and king, king, you know. Guy's aggressive, he's gonna get a queen, isn't he? Yeah, he's aggressive, isn't he? Hold that. Something and nothing, and I'll make another note of that. So, you know, we can see that this guy, you know, he likes to bung it in. Fine. Maybe it's hot in Peru. Fine. Shoves ace, queen, off, free. Okay, a little note there. Oh, we got a bit back. Go on, shove. There you go. Well, predictable, wasn't it? Eight, nine, such a monster. Oh, look at that. 5, 6, oh, fucking runner. Look at that. You know things like that come, don't you? That guy must be like, fucking bastard. He doesn't have enough for me to go with it. Jack, 10, 10, Jack, 8, 8. Lower, you know, 200 chip, 250 chip, 250 chips, really, to make that call. Short stack. Wrapping a king here, obviously. Fuck off, man. Oh, yes. Go on, put it in. Fuck off, man. Ace 4. Talk about help the fucking donkeys. Fucking unreal. Unreal. I mean, how many times have we been hit today? We've been ahead, pre, and behind post by short stacks or by high VPIPs. I mean, how many times? This was it on Sunday, just endless. Like, you just think, wow. How can you lose so many races? Constantly. I had that a few times on. That was the other thing on Sunday. I mean, what was that? I had. What did I have? Ace Jack, Ace Queen. I can't remember. He had Ace 4. He got his 4. But that happened a few times on Sunday. I had Ace King suited. I got shoved on once by a high VP. He had Ace 8. You know, first card on the flop was a fucking 8. You know. I just thought, okay, and then I had, you know, you just knew the king wasn't coming, you know, that's it. You're out. Ace 8. Thing is with those donkey minutes, they call off on nearly their entire stack with marginal hands with a high VPIP, so you think, you know, there's good value in shoving Ace King suited. Yeah, I think in that one video I might have done that in one that I've shown. But it might have been King Jack suited or something. But anyway, Ace Queen off. But let's say Ace King suited, you know, against a 70% VPIP in a tournament. You've both got 70 chips. You know, you're going all in, okay? And but very often you're just going to get beat by the donkey hand, you know. So many times I just seem to get beat by Ace 4. And like, well, on Sunday with the Ace 8, almost exactly that. Every time, man. Every time. You try to play a reasonable range. Boom. 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 I'm just calling. So I think that was a king there, or a queen, or a jack. Maybe queen, jack, I think. Jack. I smell jack. What was that the other day? I was trying to do my hand reading specialist skills. I bet it doesn't smell like jack. There was a jack on the flop. And I don't know, I think I had queen, I think. So I went all in. I thought, okay, I've got 2 overs. And the way this guy played the hand, I thought, it doesn't smell like jack to me. Maybe ace jack, if anything, but it doesn't. All in, turned over, jack. Oh. I have COVID. I can't smell jack anymore. I fucking useless. It doesn't smell like Jack here. Oh my word, it's Jack. What is this guy on? Okay. Yeah, so I showed my amazing hand reading talents, though. But you know, we make estimations based on the probabilities out there. Okay, so we have top pair, and I'm going big just in case somebody else doesn't have top pair and they're chasing a flush or something. I want to rep a strong top pair, even though I don't have a strong top pair. That's my logic. Which may or may not be right, but it's my logic. I like it. No, I did really appreciate it. I did a video or two the other day on trying to fix my leaks using GTO Wizard, and I was giving a bit of a commentary about why this happens, why that happened, and did get some feedback on that one or two hands. I like that because that's great, because I haven't got a Scooby sometimes, and it really helps me to. I take it in, I take it on board, and you know, that's great. Let's help each other beat each other. Yeah. I'm just flattening the eights. I folded the eights. I think, you know, we could have had the best hand there. We were also quite possibly may not have had the best hand. But as in certainly moving on, everyone's going in for the river and the turn in the river, then 8-8 he's going to struggle to. Yeah, we need something, a miracle. That's sometimes more than that. That's probably not enough. You know, if you guys want me to play more 2 tables, slow, 6 max, if you want me to play 1 table, 6 max, slow, 1 table zoom, $2, $5. At the moment, just keep reading the bankroll. $2, $5. Let me know if you know. I try to mix it up a little bit anyway, so that you know, I like to mix it up for myself. To, you know, sometimes I really fancy a tournament. You know, okay, today I want to play a tournament. Today I want to play lots of tournaments, or today I just fancy 4 table in Zoom, and just, you know. So I get the idea. You know, the last couple of days I've wanted to just play 9, you know, full ring 4 tables, whereas I think that's because I was feeling a bit sad after the tournaments on Sunday that I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't make a few $1,000s, you know. I was minus $15, so that made me sad a bit. Well, I'll have a little pop with just the twos. It's really a fold with that stat size, but we'll have a bit of fun. Oops, 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 oops. Let's put a little re-raise if he's a bit aggressive. May go for it. Oops a daisy. Let's what's the betting what he's got? A straight here or something. 4-4. Gutter. Yeah. Really like that. Come on, reload. Reload. Good boy. Reload. Listen. No. No. Not unload. Reload. It really is tested. Reload. Okay. Oh, that's looking okay there now, isn't it? I think we might be in a bit of profit on these two games now. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I just fancied playing 4 9 max, four ring tables, just going fairly slow, feeling sorry for myself, and just kind of going back to where I started a little bit, you know, a bit familiar 9 max. But I hadn't played really 9 max like that for a long time. I hadn't wanted to. I've been playing 6 max for forever, you know. But I just felt, you know, I don't want to play 6 max today. I don't want to play 6 max. I just want to sit back, play slowly, think, you know, think about what I want to do. Yeah. To be honest with you, with this channel as well, I didn't think anyone would subscribe. I'll be honest. I mean, we have 3 weeks now, 114 subscribers or something. I think people are watching my videos about 30 hours a day, you know. I showed this to one of my sons. He's got an Instagram account with 20 or 30,000 subscribers or millions of impressions every day or something. He knows about these things. I have no idea, you know. I'm just... And I showed him my YouTube. He's like, how's this channel going, Dad? Like, you know. I'm like, well, it seems to be going okay. I showed him the stats and I was like, that's insane. That's insane. I was like, yeah, I must admit, I'm really surprised. I mean, so thank you. And it really kind of, you know, even though I made lots of mistakes and I'm not that good all the time, it's been a really positive experience so far, and I want to try and keep it being a positive experience. You know, I want to do well, and I want to take it a little bit seriously now. And I want, you know, just for my own little, just something to nurture. I think I was listening to Jordan Peterson on a YouTube video the other day, and I'm paraphrasing here, but it was like something along the lines of most men live a life of quiet desperation, and that sounds really depressing when you think about it. I don't live a life of quiet desperation, but really because most of the time I'm doing something I want to do, but it took me a long time to do that. There were times, many times in my past where I was spending my time doing things that I absolutely didn't want to do, and it's thoroughly depressing, having to do this to not get very much money and so on. You're just kind of trapped in a life of quiet desperation. I think that was they're quite good words by Jordan Peterson. But what he said, you need to find something you want to do, which is easier said than done, and you need to nurture it. You need to sort of do little things to make it grow. It's got 8.5. I think we'll re-raise that. Try and get rid of the guy on the button. Ten jack. What's the odds he gets a jack? Come on, it's not much money, but you know where this is going. But okay. Well, the odds with 2 to play. You probably should all know that, shouldn't you? Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so we were saying that you need to find something and nurture it and develop that. Easier said than done, isn't it? And that made me think about my poker. I mean, there's been many things in my life where I have nurtured things, and largely failed, but I can do things. There are things that I think, if you look at the people that are really good at things, they spend a lot of time doing it and practicing. Really good poker player, Daniel Negreanu and Phil Hellmuth and all these people, Ben CB, they spend a lot of time playing, they spend a lot of time training. They're not just ringing it, are they? It's like the great guitarist Jimi Hendrix. Noel Redding said, yeah, he had a natural talent, but he practiced for 20 hours a day as well, sort of thing. It wasn't just lying in bed all day taking heroin. It doesn't work like that. So, with my poker, I do the best I can with the time that I've got, so I think it's a case of you get out of something what you put into it, isn't it? I think you're more likely to get more out of something the more that you put into it. Okay, so I think one thing is playing a lot. I mean, you hear people like Tom Dwan, don't you? Like, oh, well, just played a lot, And I think, yeah, but I think you also have to have the skills there to analyze and evaluate and, and learn from that. Now, multi-way, I'm going to stick a small bet in, trying just to sniff out what's happening here. If we get a club, we're happy-ish. We don't. It's not surprising. got enough implied odds here. I don't like it, but there's enough implied. 4-5. I mean, it's very foldable. And we still could have the worst hand here. He's obviously saying he's got a flush. He could have a bet. He could have a king queen suited, for example. Okay. You know what? If I'd have shoved that, which I felt like doing, it would have turned up with a king queen of clubs, wouldn't he? You know this. How many times have you done that? You say, okay, I've got, what was it, 4-5 of clubs. I've got 4-5 of clubs. I've got a flush. You know, and you rally it in. Dong, have that, you bastard. And they turn up with the goods, you know. Gut shot 2 overs. Small bet again. I could do a big one, but I think this guy's just a station. And this one was a bit tempted. I'm tempted. But I won't. Yeah. I was tempted. I did say I was tempted. Okay, so that's looking... And you see here, this is the value of doing... I think even playing the 4-9 max, I fucked up because I had too much going on too quickly, a little bit. I got flustered. Hands up. You know, I had one hand, I just got... Yeah, I got annoyed, I lost the stack. The other hand, it was like, oh, you must be fucking around too. I called, I lost another stack, you know. So then it's like, you know. And then I'm thinking, and I'm talking, and you're watching and you're listening, and you're pissing yourself. And you, what's this guy doing? You know, seriously, you know. So I'm not used to that, so I get flustered. I'm like, you know. So then I need to say, okay, recover, step back. And here, you know, the 2 tables. You know, I lost a stack, I think. So in the first hand or two, you know. But you know, it's kind of steady, come back. And this also makes me think about the bankroll challenge. Is what is going to work best in terms of my emotions of trying to achieve what I want to achieve. In fact, you know, when I started, if you look at the first few videos, there were just 2 tables because I had this thing of let's just do 2 tables and that will be it. And then I started doing lots of other stuff, tournaments. I haven't played tournaments sometimes anyway, but I started putting other things on there, and people seem to watch that and so on. So, but you know, so I still need to come up with a formula for everything. It's an interesting hand here. We've got. Let's put a bit of a 15 in there. I don't know what's going on. We need to ask a question of some of these people flat in the floor. Is this guy just joined the table? I don't know. 4's not much of a re-raise, is it? But sometimes these kind of actions represent an ace, say, so king. They want this kind of thing to happen. They get everything king and they shove, you know. Right, so I think now we have the best hand at the moment. I don't think these 2 have ace or king. Okay, now I need to we need to represent the king. got away with that, didn't we? That was probably, what would he have? An ace jack, maybe? King queen, he maybe gave up with the king queen. Maybe, probably thought, oh, he's on ace king. I'm just throwing good money after bad. Yeah. Could have been a jack queen. Who knows? Could have been 2-2. You know, I also look at people, you know, the number of people watching the videos. I think more people seem to be watching. I think more people seem to be watching the tournament videos, especially when we go to the final tables. 600-700 views. Not many. It's a new channel, sort of things. It's so I can hear that. I can. You know, I think okay, maybe I'll play. If I play a tournament, just play one table or two tables like this. That will be something to do rather than what I did on Sunday, where it's just a mess. I think. So I think that will be good. So I need to reorganise if I do play tournaments, how I play tournaments, and then you know I think people seem to like watching the single table as well because you know that's probably easier to watch as well. But so it's getting the balance right all around as much as possible. So oh, we've got this kind of. Oh no, hopefully it's not going to be booting me off the table. I've got this now sitting me out. Now, what I did yesterday, this happened. I quickly logged off Pokerstars and logged back on, and then it was okay. So let's just try that. Okay. Well, that hasn't happened for quite a while. But I get this Pokerstars bug where I lose my network connection, and then there you go. And then I get sort of kicked off the tables, and I'm sat out, and I can't get back in. But what I did yesterday, I was playing, and this happened, and I thought, okay, I'll finish. And then I quickly logged back into PokerStars, and I just wanted to check the challenge figure or something. I want to check a number. And the tables, all the tables I was on, I think it was a 4-9 max. They all came up again, and you know, I was reloaded. So here, that works. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it does that. It's only really just started doing it. It was doing it about every 90 minutes before, like last week, I think. And now it's not that much. It feels to me like it's some bug at PokerStars with PokerStars software that they're probably also trying to fix. You know, I mean, last week I uninstalled and reinstalled my PokerStars software, and it didn't have that much of an impact. So I have no idea, but that was a fix I just discovered yesterday, was by accident, because I wasn't going. I don't think I continued playing anyway yesterday. But I logged out, and I thought, actually, let me just go back and check. Now, how many points did I get? And then I logged back in, and then the table sort of reloaded. But and then I was back on. So I'll just do it now. I thought, okay, well, I did this yesterday. Let's see if it works. So it's a little minute in the video. We waste a little bit of time, but at least we're still on. I'm not going to play for too much longer anyway. Maybe another 30 minutes or so. But if these tables were the other way around before, the big stack was this size and the little stack that side doesn't really matter. But hopefully we can make this the big, maybe that's the lucky side. The left side, the right side. I'm going to re-raise with the queens. Go on, I have an 8. Oh, I know. Jack Queen. That was a monster. What did I just say? You need to watch my videos. Maybe. Yeah. Watch my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Send me $1,000. You will improve. You'll be $1,000 poorer. Well, you will get better. No, don't send me. That's a joke. I don't want anyone to send me any money. Please don't send me any money. If you want to stake me, you can. If I do put a tournaments on GG Poker, I think or the GG Poker Network, they have natural. Sometimes I play natural 8 as well. You can see me there. I will probably let you know in the community chat that I've got tournaments up there. Sometimes I put my stakes on ustake.com as well, and you can stake my Pokerstars there. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome. They are tournament games for staking, though. But I'll let you know when I don't really plan to play any tournaments at the moment. I will be playing some over Christmas, New Year period sort of thing. See if there's any sort of big ones going. And I might put for staking and just play 1 or 2 tables at a time. You can see it. I might even have a go at streaming it on YouTube. How about that? Would you like me to stream on YouTube? I don't think I'm going to do Twitch because Twitch sounds like a bit of a commitment. Streaming on YouTube, I don't really need to show myself. I don't think. But I don't really want to be showing my face because I'm pig ugly. Actually, I'm really handsome, but I like to just put myself down a bit, just to, you know. I'm quite happy to be anonymous-ish. I don't want my voice going out and so on. And this is a great hobby, but I don't want, yeah. I've got no shirt on at the moment. It's hot in my room, and I don't know. Putting a shirt on's not a big deal, but it's okay sitting here without a shirt. If I have a video on, you know. Yeah, and I had no shirt on. Actually, that'd probably get millions of views. Just an idea. Everybody, come and look at Peter's breasts. What is that? Oh, Jesus. No thanks. Right, now what are we up against with this ace 2? Do we have a boat there? We certainly have the nut flush. I'm going to just ask a question. Didn't want to overcommit ourselves, didn't want to value town ourselves, but obviously if he shoved that was going to be a difficult one, wasn't it? 4, 5, 6, top pair, nut, gut shot, backdoor. I mean, we could already have a straight there, couldn't we? Someone could have 7, 8, someone could have 2, 3. We're going to put a half pot in just to make it look scary. We need a 7. Please be a 7, Pokerstars. Please. Please be a 7. Okay, everyone came along. We ended up with nothing though, really. I mean, they could have worked into something really nice, but now wasted half a pot. They can't really go anywhere with that, but we had the 7 that we needed. Oh hum. Trips! Okay, I'm gonna check. Until for a nice little pot. Obviously could have aces. I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna overbet. And we could be beat, you know. One of those ones. I think we're just gonna have to call it off. Mimi, watch my channel. I'm only joking when I say watch my channel. Probably many better channels to watch than my channel. But I think that's the other thing with my channel. It does give me some focus, which it does make me say, okay, I want to play a lot more. I want to be more prepared. I want to learn how to do videos and microphones and things like that. I want to learn a bit of how to do social marketing. I have no idea, really. I want to study a bit more poker. I want to, I want to go up. So providing me it's like that thing about I was saying earlier about nurturing something. I feel like I want to nurture my game, my project, my challenge. I want it to be good. I want it to be a positive experience for me and for others. I want it to have some value. Probably end up just getting bust. But at least we try. Can I ask a question with the ace queen? Involved in ace queen, you can have it. I might just see the V pips come on here a minute. I'll take them off, but they'll come on a minute and they go off again. Bit tricky with those queens, wasn't it? Not flush, not second, not flush draw, 2 overs. This is our range. Could have gone a bit bigger there, I think. I'll call the ace jack. No, I'm gonna let it go. Got shot 2 overs, I'm betting small. I'm betting up. Wrap the ace. Fuck off, man. Got away with that, didn't we? Just call it. Okay, I'm going to pause it there now, and thanks for watching. And I think next time we'll just do the same here. Let's just have a look at the chart just for today. Okay. So far, I'll probably play a bit more later. Just have a bit of a break. Let me just look at the chart, just today's chart, see how it's going a little bit up and down maybe. So let's turn this off, and so get this over here now. I don't know whether it's up to date yet. Yeah, I think that's up to date. So, you know, obviously we went down to nearly -6 buy-ins at the $5. We had this sort of disastrous 100 hands or so. I mean, here we just fell off a cliff. This happens. You know, we've come back a little bit now, -$20 so far today. I think today, probably later on, I'm not sure yet, but 50-50. I might just play some more $2 games, or maybe even tomorrow as well, just to work on a couple of things really, and I might even do some 2 table $5 as well. But you know, just get this back up a little bit. And I know this morning we started off with 221.18 221.18 monthly challenge points. Let's just have a look at that now. So probably hasn't gone up that much. We seem to have got a little bit of money there, but oh, there's the leaderboard. It's the wrong one. We didn't want to look at those. So monthly challenge. Let's have a quick look at that. And 244. So you know, that's plus 1920. Yeah. 23 plus 23 points on that, so that's okay. Well, we're easily going to make this. We've got another 22 days, 2 hours, blah blah blah. So we've got to get to 750. So we, you know, another 506, and we're there. We've already in 4 days, 4 or 5 days done that. So that's not going to be an issue. In fact, we might even be able to do 2. I don't know. It just depends on that. So we'll see. And also, just on the rewards, we started off with 40 for the reward chest, 40 points this morning, and now we have 495. So, you know, it's plus 450 points, so that's another $1 or $2, isn't it? So, okay, so that's you know, yeah, we're down at the moment today, but we just need to keep it steady and come back a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I will leave you for now, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.